What is going on, guys? This is Devilman here, giving you a pretty much live commentary version of Life After 30. I did have some pre-recorded stuff. I was going to edit it all together, and you know what? I said, you know what? The best thing to do is just you run through it and just get it done, just to show you guys what it's all like. So, as you can see right now, off the top, I have level 30, my Devilman name, my fire next to my name. That means I'm a damage dealer. That's always what my character's always been like, is damage dealer. I do have healer equipment. We'll get into that here shortly. I can go healer if I need to, but I'll be a little bit weaker. And I'll have to respec and whatnot. As you see here is my base. It's lovely. I got a broker, mailbox, and I got my bank up here. Got my gun locker. My bank's up here. My piano, my TVs, and other ones. I also got another base in Gotham. Maybe I'll show you guys that later. But here we go, Life After 30. Wonder Woman. Gotta like that stuff. And this video goes, hopefully my microphone will hold out and we can get all of it done. I don't know how much charge this thing has, but we'll do our best. If it ever loads up. Come on, there we go. As you can see, this is my base. If you ever want to see Devilman, there it is. It's coming along fine. If you ever want to reply, you guys don't know how. See how she just told me to tell right there on the left? Really quick. /R replies to the last person that sent a tell to you. Coming. I don't have my keyboard hooked up, so I'll just type it. Good. Recording live over. Live though. Sorry about all this. Okay, Life After 30. You can see here if you have the downloadable content, well, even if you don't have the downloadable content for the bases, you'll have some sort of base, but this is my base in Metropolis on the top of the Science Spire. Yay. No big thing. Life After 30. Oh, where do I start? Okay, first thing you'll notice when you hit 30, one, you'll have a lot more stuff in your journal. You have like a whole giant list of things to do. I still have things in my journal. I just haven't all the wanted posters for one of the downloadable contents. I think it was Lightning Strikes. This is all the Flash stuff except for Oolong Siege Bot, and I don't have the other one up here. I think the other one's like Marrow Bot or something, and some other stuff that they put in there. Level. I have a lot of stuff hidden. Just so you guys don't know, the type, you'll have 3 or 4, I think 3 types. If you look to the left here, it says it's like yellow, infiltrating ace. It's basically a solo mission. Generally, it's for solo missions. It's just to do by yourself. Sometimes it counts if you're grouped up with people, but generally it's just to do by yourself. I know like 4 or 5 of these you can do with other people and still get counted for it. The group stuff is all purple. It's when you're supposed to be grouped up to do it to get credit for it. The hidden ones I have, the red ones are PvP stuff. I generally just don't do PvP. It's kind of broken and the gameplay mechanics just aren't my style. I don't like it. I won't even get into that. Let's see here. Oh, first thing you'll notice, because you'll get a whole bunch. Like once you hit 30, it's like, woo, 30! You know, your right side of your screen where it says like go to Gotham to do a mission, it'll light up. Just like the whole right side will be covered with like stuff to do. But after you're done like getting all the things and doing the stuff in the Watchtower, you'll notice that your on-duty menu looks filled out. You got your 1-player stuff, your 2-player stuff, your 4-player stuff, your 8-player stuff. Those are completely full out. When you just hit 30, you probably won't have access to all this. And some of this is like downloadable content stuff, but when you first hit 30, I think you'll just have access to the tier 1 until you get all the tier 1 armor, and then you'll have the tier 2 stuff and then the tier 3 stuff. It's it's pretty straightforward. The one players are just solos. This is the vault. Everybody loves their vault run. I can do a vault run right now. Oh, I shouldn't have even done that. It's like, I'm doing this live. Vault run. Vault run. I gotta do it. Guys, watch me do my vault. It's gonna be awesome. I don't want to waste a minute of your time doing a vault run. Good thing is I'm electricity, so I can really just whip through this. I got my electrostatic bomb, or whatever it's called here, and just do this stuff. Yeah, I got logistic officer boots. And, stuff. I never get anything good. If I get something good, I can be like, whoa, oh my god, I got something good. No, I just don't. It's just, I even get like one mark of triumph, whoop-de-doo. Right. I can't believe I'm doing this live. I've never done a live thing before. Enjoy. I got 5 marks of triumph. Yay. I think that's it. So I'm going to leave vault because I'm a jerk and I just made you guys watch a 30-second vault run for no reason. And I'm just going to let the stuff keep recording. I'm at 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Alright. Okay, when you get, hopefully Cersei will go away and I can show you. I'm probably just driving you guys crazy right now because it's going to be like a 30-minute video or something. When you get to level 30, your on-duty menu fills up. Everything will be in here that you have access to. Everything will be in here no matter what. For 1 player, 2 player, 4 player, it'll all be filled out with everything you could possibly do. Things will be grayed out if you don't have the downloadable content, or if you're just not, or if you're too low of a level. You see if I click on Riverside Hotel, it says in the middle here it says size 2 player, required combat rating 43. That's pretty much the level of armor you have. You can see I'm like a level 88, I believe. If you go, sorry, delete. Give me my 5 marks of triumph. I just burped on the mic. I'm sorry. Currency. So here's your combat rating right here. It's basically just the level of your gear and just what you have in your position on your inventory. If it's in your inventory, it doesn't even have to be equipped, but that's your combat rating. And all it does is if you look, oh shoot, if you look to your right when you equip something over here, you see near the bottom it says like 100 out of 100 durability, 78 item level. Mine says 78 plus 10 because I have this level, what is it, level 3 mod on it, and it adds 10 item level to it. So if I had a level 4 mod, I'd add plus 19. So as soon as I get plus, I think, plus level 4 and everything, I should be level 89 CR or something. I don't know. I don't keep track of it. You see all my exobytes, yay. And my radars, yeah, that's right, I use them. I don't care. Oh, here you go, and currency. This is the big thing right here. Yeah, that's how much cash I have. When you get to level 30, these two right here, the Mark of Triumph and the Mark of War, these are going to be your big ones for your battle armor, your new armors and stuff. And I'll go show you that right now, actually. Warp to the Watchtower. Do I warp to HQ? Oh, thank you, mute button. You don't have to hear me cough on the mic. But you have to hear me take a sip of water. I'm totally Rubio on this shit. I'll wipe the flecks of sweat off my chest and my head. Okay, here we are on the Watchtower. Back when the game first started out, it used to matter what mentor you have, because they used to be locked to your specific mentor. So if you're a Superman mentor, you could only get Superman armor. And if you're, well, you know, Wonder Woman, you can only get Wonder Woman armor. But they changed that, so now you can get whatever armor you want. Right here you see the symbol for the Tech Wing, right here, or the MetaWing, excuse me. It's MetaWing. It's Superman style. And all the wings are set up the same in the Watchtower. They're pretty much the same thing in the League of Doom, Legion of Doom. I hate the Legion of Doom. It's just a giant circle with many other circles, and it's just circle, 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 and it just feels like there's no pattern to the layout. But here it looks like it's just a giant cross. But basically, if you come into the MetaWing, here's some armor right here. MetaWing. So I'll take you to the Flash armor. There's a big ball. Here's the Superman armor. This is the tier 2 armor. You won't be able to buy this until you get like almost a full set of tier 1.
This
There's a
armor
lockout.
packs
See
a
the
lot of
power girl here.
Prove that you can handle
It'll
it,
say like,
and you'll earn a suit that shows everyone what you're fighting for.
Here goes. Give it a second. Yeah, I have a lot of marks. If you see, requires on the far left, it says potent Crutonian chest guard, whatever. At the bottom, it says requires morality hero, requires level 30, requires combat rating 43. The only way to get a 43 is to go over to your right side here and see the flash on the flash gear.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it? But not every fast
The only way
talker
to do
can
that
get
is
into
to
it.
get your flash gear.
You have to earn the right. Good luck.
Now, these these iconic gears, these tier gears, they are role specific. If you look right here, it says requires role tank. Well, I can't be a tank. I'm a lightning guy, so I can only be a healer or a damage dealer. So here's my healer gear. So if I were to be a healer, I'd get all this gear. And if I was a controller, I'd go down a little bit more, and there's all your control gear. It's the same gear, same style, whatever. Same cost of money, it just has different stats for the different things. I'm going to let you know right now, this is your PvP
right?
gear. You can
Even
buy
on
this with, I think this one's Influence. They changed it, so
but it's only for
Influence,
true
maybe?
masters of combat.
Yeah, Influence.
Earn it, and you
And this
can
is for
wear
PvP gear. And you get Influence by doing arenas and knocking people out. They give you Influence. It's PvP is such a to me, it's such a minuscule thing. I know people are gonna comment like, you don't know anything about PvP. PvP is the heart of this game. It's not. It's just, it's a section. You can play this entire game without PvPing and be just happy with it. But some people like it. You know, more power to them. The biggest tip that you're wearing PvP gear right here. If you notice on the left, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. It says minus 334 defense. But it's got a plus of 142 toughness. What that is I really don't like how they did this. Is they separated the PvP aspect from the game and the PvE aspect of the game. So what happens is like if you're fighting another player, when they attack you, they're attacking your toughness. But if you're fighting a computer player, the computer player attacks your defense. So when you have PvP armor on, when you have your PvP armor on and you go fight a bunch of like regular computer enemies or anything, it'll do more damage to you because you don't have that defense. You'll have toughness, and they're not hitting your toughness; they're hitting your defense. I would rather have just a combined armor where, you know, everybody's on the same playing field. Honestly, if I could trade in the marks used for PvP to PvE, I'd just do that and be done with it, because I really just don't like PvP, mainly because a lot of people, like, you'll just end up being in groups with a lot of people who have been doing it constantly for the past who knows when, and you'll just be outmatched every time unless you do legends. But like I said, right here is Flash. The other one is, since we're in the MetaWing, let's see how fast we can go. MetaWing here. I'm talking and I'm flying and I'm going as fast as I can. You know, you like my back, you want some of it. I totally changed my character just so it fit this back. Normally I wouldn't look like this, normally it'd be horns and everything. Here's the tech wing. Let's see if I can get over there. Yeah. Notice the circle with the line over it, tech wing. Central hub. And if you have super speed, I suggest not going as fast as you possibly can. Else, like, you'll clip through the wall and everything. And here's the tier 2 armor. And, like, all the wings are set up exactly the same. Tier 2 armor. To the right is the tier 1 armor. And the PvP armor. And the tech wing, it doesn't have the PvP armor over there yet because there isn't a tech 5 or a T5 armor, the tier 5 armor. There's only goes up to tier 4. But I'm sure when it does, it'll be put over here. So, like, right here is the Robin armor. This is the PvP stuff. This is player versus player stuff. And like I said, you probably won't even need it. You'll get it for styles and move on with your day, like I usually did. But again, here's the steel armor for the tier 1. So probably the first set of armor you'll get is the tier 1. Sometimes, if you have a good group with you, they can pull you through one of the raids and you can get just slightly better armor. I mean, you just end up like hanging back. It's really no fun. Let's see. show you the tier 1 armor over there. All the different styles, all the armors are priced the same. Like, so all the tier 1 armors are priced the same. All the tier 2s are priced the same. So it doesn't matter what your mentor is, you're still getting the same bucket. It doesn't matter what your power is or what role you plan on playing. That's what you're getting. See, here it is. Hop up here. So there's your tier 2 armor. Your tier 1 and PvP is over there. Your tier 4 is over here. And the MetaWing, it's tier 3 and not tier 4. But, and here's your PvP armor. It's your Shazam shit over here. Oh, sorry for swearing. And your PvE armor is right over here with Raven. Okay, tier-wise. Okay, when she hits 30 here, I'm gonna go off on some tangents. Once you hit 30, cash is, pretty much just used for collections and stuff to get styles and repair. You really don't buy anything too much. And if you ever need any extra cash, I'm sure I can give you some. I got 18 million that I'm not even using. Let's see. Okay, basically when you buy the tier 1 armor, when you buy any of the tier armors, you're using Marks of Triumph. We've all converted to Marks of Triumph, so there's only 2 marks for the PvE armors. That's Triumph and that's War. And the Marks of War is only for tier 4 stuff, and Marks of Triumph is pretty much for everything else. I think there's also a tier 1/2, I guess you'd call it.
Dr. Fate has asked me to
all the
provide
mentors
access
have
to
it,
the best equipment.
but you have to have renown. It's not this one.
Ready to get back to the good fight?
You have to have renown for it, and you buy it. You just buy it for styles. This is the downloadable content stuff, and it's 1 Mark of Triumph. It literally, you're more than likely going to completely skip that until you just have some spare Marks of Triumph laying around and you just grab it for styles, because it's pointless. Because you have to have renown for it, and there's like a emblem in there that you have to have like full faction renown to get. And let's see the renown real quick. I'm full faction, so go to renown, you can see it. I don't know why it still says the rogues. That drives me freaking crazy. That was just a glitch that they put in there. It's still there, I don't know why. But these are the 3 you worry about. And once you get fully trusted, you can get their super mega ultra emblem. But Marks of Triumph. Okay, let's do a quick little Gorilla Grodd here. I'll pick somebody out with it. Gorilla Grodd is the fastest thing for me because I'm tier 4 super mega ultra max badass. I can tear through anything. Really quick, yes, these are the solos. No big deal. It's basically, you remember doing these missions a long time ago, but they'll add like an extra difficulty to it, I think. I think, don't take my word for it. Okay, the solos I'm pretty sure are completely identical. The only difference is that everything is level 30, so they're on your level. The duos, like the Gorilla Grodd Lab, like if you're a Superman mentor, like the level 6 mission, that's what this is. It's the same thing, but they add like a second boss or something, and it's pretty easy. Everything you see starred, it's the daily bonus, so it like doubles your Marks of Triumph that you get for it. 4-player, it'll double your Mark of Triumph, basically. There's all that stuff. 8-player, there is no daily one for 8-player, but they did end up adding an expert mode and a novice mode, which makes it, it's like a slightly easier, but it gives you kind of weaker gear. It's not that great. There's the PvP stuff, I don't care. But events, there's no events. Events is usually for seasonals, I think. I know Halloween had one, and there was one for like the summertime. But let's do a Gorilla Grodd real quick. Run through it. You just queue it up. You just look at the bottom of the menu, and it shows you exactly what it is. And the duos usually do go pretty fast. You can usually just queue it by yourself. You don't even have to group up. But if you don't want a partner, I'm sure somebody in the league will help, or you could find a friend. It's no big deal. What are we running on? 19 minutes, huh? 19 minutes. It's gonna be a nice little 20-minute video here. I think I can upload a whole hours, but we'll do this pretty quick. I'm pretty fast. I honestly don't even care. At the beginning of every duo, an alert, and raid, there's usually a skeet station where you go to repair. Triangle just repairs all. It just looks like that. No big deal. I could probably get this guy since he's he looks like he's like a level 30, fresh level 30. Doesn't have a league. Maybe I should invite him over here. I don't have a chance I can talk to him. I'll take them all on. Here, I'll do it. I'll mess it up. I got crazy motherfuckers. Oh. Oh man, I'm here. Yeah, he's wearing like tier 1 gear and stuff. I'm not even like fighting, I'm just like whatever.
Security breach
Oh, I need to go into that full aspect. There's group loot. Remember, if you have group loot, once you get to level 30, it becomes important that you follow the etiquette of the group loot. So many people bitch, so many ninjas. It's called ninja. Basically, it's when you're leading on an off-roll item. In the duos, I honestly do not think they care because it's a fucking duo. And the duos the duos seem to have basically the what it is need before greed. So it's not here. If you don't know this yet, you throw a need out there, and the other person or the other people just throw greed, so then you're gonna win it, and the roll doesn't matter. So group loot, it is Lupo flowers. I do not care. I'm gonna pass on it. It is worthless to me. If both people pass and it picks a random person, and it goes to that person. Normally on the items, it'll say if it's normal equipment or even rings, it'll say requires tank, requires healer, requires troll, or controller. We call it troll. Those are role specific gear. If it doesn't say it requires a tank, controller, or healer, that's DPI, that's damage gear, and you shouldn't lead on that unless there's a damage roll, like I am right now. And you can tell because of the flame next to my name. That's the damage guy. If there's a heart next to his name, that's a healer. If there's a little twirly thing, it looks like a spiral, that's a controller, and the tank is the shield. Keep that in mind. Tank's main objective is basically keep aggro, aggravation, with the attention of the enemy, so then they're hitting the tank and not everybody else. They usually do this by having high dominance, throwing one power out, counting to 6 or 8, throwing another power out because they have such a thing. Right here it says required roll healer. As you notice, it's got a high restoration. It's got higher than what I have. I don't care because I already have their stuff. I'll just give it to this guy because I don't even know if he's a healer or not. I haven't looked at his powers yet.
prisoners escaping. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, he looks like he's fire. He looks like he has absorb. So not even a healer, so he can't even wear it.
Don't let the hairless apes get away.
If he gets it, you can just sell it. Or you can salvage it now. There's an R&D station you can salvage stuff. They included these PvP mechanics in the game. It kind of makes it a little more challenging, but at the same time it's kind of a little annoying. You probably won't see it so much on the earlier level stuff. Basically, you have 3 different moves. You have your block breaker, which is your whole triangle, or some of it is just tap triangle. Something like I think brawling has a tap triangle block breaker. You have your lunge, which is your hold square, or you can do like a combo move where most of it's just like tap twice and then one square, like that. And then you have your block. And your lunge is pretty much interrupted. You'll notice, like if you look at your skill tree, I'll get into that duo here. What's called an interrupt, what's called a block breaker. Here's some dual pistols. That's where it didn't say. I know I went pretty fast on it, but there was no tank or healer, so it's for damage guy. You might need it. I'm not even gonna worry about it too much. Like I said, it's level 1 duo. I'm not even breaking a sweat. I can't remember the last time I broke a sweat. It was so super easy. If you don't know what superchargers are by now, you see my R2 square icon there. Plus, supercharge. it to 50%. I need to switch that because with these kind of duos, I like to use word of power. Power gets back generation power into the electrifizer. It's really good for an electric character because it's power interaction. Power interactions also are really great to know when you're level 30. Chest over there. A lot of it will say in your menu here. Come on, douchebag. Let's go.
Get me out of here before Grodd sees you.
Silly.
Use that control over there.
That. This dude's like, screw that. I'm gonna mix all my tier 1 armors.
Pal. But now it's bedtime for Bonzo.
I suggest if you do, because you're gonna get tier 1 first, stick with one tier 1 style first and get all those, and then get another style. Because you get 50 feet points for that, for completing a style. That's why you usually complete one at a time. Big points equal skill points. That's pretty much basically how you can tell you're after. That's how you level up after 30 is getting more skill points. 100 points equals points. Just those quick little things right there. How the little yellow twirl on them and then he's blocked. That's the feints right there. Because they require to change the mechanic. See right there how you put the no block? If I would have hit through my triangle button out of the block break, he would have lunged at me. He would have knocked me down. You'll see it a lot. So, see how much I should point a little bit. I don't have any easy to ass. No, it's all good. And it's over. And this dude just probably got the feet for quickest time. Shoulders, you can have them, I don't care.
You'll rue the day you crossed Grodd, human. We will meet again.
Ending after a minute. Come on. This is quick as hell. Quickly. Okay,
I'm going to run to Gorilla City and check with Solivar. See you in a flash.
And there you can see you got Gorilla Hustle right there. That's the speed fee for that. So that was his first time through. Activate teleporter. I'm going to show you quickly what we got here. I'm going to put on a break and call this part 1. Every time you complete, what is it? Anything tier 3 and under, you get a weekly loot box. They reset every Thursday. You can see right here I got a level 1 daily reward, or weekly reward. So I can open the box and it'll probably be consumable or something. It's never anything good. It's some stupid music. Oh, it's a belt. It's the first time I ever got a belt I could wear, even though I already had the style. They gave me a belt. So props to me. And you get my marks. And as you can see, well, you probably can't tell because I only got like 6 marks of triumph, but you can see if I go to the lower left corner here, I'll go to loot. So I got 2 marks of triumph, 2 marks of triumph. So I got like 4 marks of triumph. I'll go back to the default here. Basically what it is now if you look on my on-duty menu to where I just did that vault, see how it says it's locked right here? Double mana is the loot locked from Zoom, Gorilla Grodd, weekly bonus. And I could reset it with replay badges. That's what these replay badges are for. They introduced them a while ago, and so people could run the content more than once and still get loot from it. Because otherwise I gotta run this, but I wouldn't get any loot from it. I wouldn't even get marks from it. I wouldn't even get I would just run it for shits and giggles, I guess, to try to get the speed feed or something. And you could buy replay badges, and if you're legendary, I think they give you 150 a month plus like 500 loyalty points, which you could buy like another 150. Okay, I think we'll call that part 1 for right now. Give it a couple seconds here.